My name is Ellen Winter. I play Sarah Roberts on Orange Juice and Bishop's Garden. Well, I definitely think when the series started, I was in terms of my own sexual identity, I didn't really know where I fell. I guess I identified as straight, but I always kind of knew that I wasn't.
Yeah.
And me then was very confused, kind of going through a lot of changes. I was 15, in high school. But thankfully, going to an art school was a very nurturing environment. And as I got older and explored a little more, now I'm happy and confident to say that I identify as pansexual and I've got the colors on my hands, and it's really nice to be a part of something because it's weird because with sexuality in general, the labels can be so confusing, but really it's just kind of a guide to a community.
Yeah.
And if you're somewhere on the spectrum, then that's all you really got to know. Just wear a rainbow flag and be happy about it. And so yeah, I'd say that's where I am now, more solid in that. The first time that I went to the Dinah was a really life-changing experience.
Yeah.
Because I think the Dinah is something that's also not super publicized, and it's just such an empowering event, and you go there and you're there are so many proud women in the world, and it's just going there and you feel good to be a woman, whether you're straight, whether you're bi, whether you're pan, whether you're gay. It's just the Dinah as an experience is it's completely changed the way that I think I view myself in sexual identity, and also how I view the community. And it was just a really positive event, and seeing it grow with every year that I've gone is also really cool.
Nice.
Yes. Okay, so if I were to talk to me 7 years ago, I would say there's a lot of confusion about to come your way, and that's okay. And it's going to be hard to figure out sometimes which women friends or do you admire on a friend level, and which do you admire on a deeper level. And that can be scary, but that's not the end of the world, and it's actually kind of a threshold for a whole another world. If you're curious about your sexuality, you're curious for a reason, and don't be afraid to explore it. I would say. New media is it's an instant gratification thing. It's you you tweet something and immediately 100 people have read it, and I think that for the LGBTQ community, that's a great way of instant communication and information about either it can provide a safe space, or even gay bars or gay communities and things like that, just boards for that. And you can find gay friendly restaurants, stores, I don't know, anything like that. I think that new media is a really great kind of sounding board for all of that, because it's so fast and everybody can access it.